on the East Coast, and we're still awaiting the results, the final results for that special election to fill an open congressional seat. I want to bring in now my CNN political commentators here, Peter Beinart and Angela Rye, Republican strategist Tara Setmeyer, and political commentator John Phillips. What's wrong, John? You couldn't fly from sunny California to be here in sunny New York?
I feel left out. You're all in New York, and I'm here in the sunshine all by myself.
That's the last question you'll get in the panel.
Trump by yourself.
All right, so I gave away your thunder a little bit because you were texting me because you were like, next time I'm going to say it's off the record.
Background with you, John. He's telling all the family business.
You said you know him. You know John Ossoff. He's 30-year-old, former congressional staffer, documentary filmmaker. What else do you tell about this person?
So I don't know the documentary filmmaking side, but we worked together on Capitol Hill. I actually got to work with John when Congressman Johnson and Congressman Lewis came together with other CBC members to plan our jobs initiative. It was when black unemployment was sky high at the time, and we wanted to go out and do something in the community. And John just kept his head down. He got the work done. He's just amazing guy, and I was telling Tara, since we're all on background today in makeup.
This isn't background.
Yeah, now I know, but I'm saying now that background is live. Now it's live. Since I was like reading Angela's text, I was telling Tara that one of the things that that I said when he started winning, I was like, oh my God, it would be so great, but I don't know he's going to win. I didn't know he was going to get this far, and I think that speaks volumes about
what
him.
What does it say? 50% of the vote now, a Democrat in that district. What does that say?
I think it's
what kind
major.
of message does
I think
that
it's
send?
major. And another thing that came up, David Axelrod was saying that he has not done a lot of work in that area. That's not true. We're talking about Fulton County. We're talking about parts of Cobb County and parts of DeKalb County. He's done the work with Mr. Johnson in those areas, maybe not that exact congressional district, but he also grew up there. Mm-hmm. So it says a lot about where people are and ensuring that Donald Trump has folks who will hold him accountable.
Did you expect this race to be so tight?
No, I think what we're seeing is it's not that unusual that early in a presidency there is a backlash. I think if you think about like Scott Brown's victory in Massachusetts in early 2010 as a backlash against Barack Obama, that kind of thing happens. What's unusual about this is that it's happening so early in Donald Trump's presidency. This is a man who's had no political honeymoon at all, and usually things get worse as you go through the first or second year of a president. So if Donald Trump's political fortunes get worse, like Barack Obama's got worse between beginning of 2009 to end of 2009, 2010, then he would be in epically bad shape. We don't know that will happen, but this is definitely a warning sign for the Republicans.
11 candidates, and there's been infighting. Did that help Ossoff?
Oh, sure. Look, there's still a very good chance, maybe even a probable chance, that Republicans hold this seat, assuming that they get through tonight. But when you think about what this means broadly, unless Donald Trump can recover politically, the early evidence will be it's going to be a very, very bad 2010 midterm election.
What do you think? Republican on the panel?
Yes.
Are you surprised?
That was 2010.
You did.
Well,
I'm getting too old.
I'm surprised that it's this close only because no one expected the runoff. I mean, he did raise almost $8.5 million, which is unheard of for a congressional district like this. But you also have, it shows the chaos of the Republicans allowing 11 plus candidates to run for this special election. I mean, that is just absurd. In times past, in election cycles past, the Republican Party, the NRCC, they would have had this under control. The RNC would have said, look, you guys need to step out of this. We can only have, 2 or 3 people are going to run. They would never have split the vote like this. So it shows that there's a lot of division in that party organization part of it, just because the Trump presidency has really thrown the party structure into absolute chaos.
But we should be clear, too. Sorry, one little small thing. We should be clear, too. John wouldn't have been the pick from the Democrats either.
Well,
and I want to be fair.
That's a Bernie,
right? Like, this is something that,
new Democratic
John
Party,
Phillips.
But he's not a Bernie guy.
John
No,
Ossoff
I know, but he
raised,
inspired that.
as Tara said, $8.3 million in the first quarter of 2017. How much do you think money mattered in this race?
Oh, it meant a lot. And also, funny things happen in these jungle primaries. I remember back when Neil Abercrombie got elected to get to the governorship in Hawaii, and that seat opened up. And a Republican, Charles DeJoux, ran in one of these primaries and ended up winning. I thought, oh my God, a Republican can win in Hawaii. How about that? As soon as he went up against a Democrat, it became the Yankees against the Mud Hens. If he's held under 50%, then he's going to have to beat a Republican head to head.
You got to find some new words.
Jungle, Yankees, Moneyans.
Come on.
Well, John is right. John is
Those are
right.
baseball teams.
Yeah, well, John is right about that. That if it goes into if it goes into a runoff, then the chances are that the Republicans will hold the seat. It's been Republican for 37 years.
Yes.
Mitt Romney won this seat by 23. I mean, won this district 23%, but Trump only won this district by 1%. That is the difference here. We cannot ignore that dynamic here.
Okay.
This was more of a Rubio district. They're not Trump sycophants in Georgia 6.
And we'll be right